Coach Donald A. Baxter. Coach, oh, you can wait till the end. Coach Baxter began his coaching career in 1974 at Morenci, spent some time at Jackson Lumen Christi, a couple of years at Springfield, and then in 1987 became the head coach in Napoleon. His teams have won conference championships, have undefeated regular seasons, and have been in the state playoffs 10 years. In 1979, while coaching at Jackson Lumen Christi, Lumen Christi won the Class B state championship. Of special note, Coach Baxter was coaching the offense, and that year the team went undefeated, outscoring their opponents 385 to 13. But he gave credit to the defensive coordinator. And because I like numbers, from 1979 to 1981, Lumen Christi's record was 32 wins, 1 loss, 18 of 33 shutouts, and outscored their opponents 935 to 95. Coach Baxter was awarded the MHSFCA Regional Coach of the Year in 2002. He retired from coaching in 2010. Coach Baxter's most humorous incident in coaching. While trying to show some players how to punt, I kicked the ball and fell flat on my back. Arms and legs sticking up in the air like a bug on its back. Coach Baxter's biggest thrill in coaching. We had collected all equipment and put it away. I was at the newspaper turning in our all-area nominations when one of the writers asked me why I wasn't at school practicing. He informed me that we were in the playoffs because another school had been disqualified. My biggest thrill? The spirits were so high, I wish we could have played that night. Coach Baxter's comment on Wyco: to try and set a good example to the kids I work with, pass on quality information, and hopefully have them have an enjoyable time playing and learning the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Hall of Fame, Coach Donald A. Baxter.
Thank you very much. First thing I'd like to do is thank these guys up here. I think they have too much fun doing this. Let's give them a hand of our round of applause. I wish I could have that much fun teaching my geometry class. The next thing I'd like to do is introduce a couple other people. This is a really special night because Bob McComb and Pat Dillon twisted my arm to get me to turn in all my stats and everything to these guys so I can be inducted into this. I appreciate those guys doing it greatly. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt looking things up. But, Pat, you forced me to do all that stuff and I turned it all in. The big thrill with that is, Pat used to be one of my former players and students when I was at Lumen Christi. We talk a lot about things that happened in the past. And he also reminds me that I gave him a chance to catch a pass at least one time in every game, but we had to do the double reverse pass to give him enough time to get downfield far enough to throw the ball. Okay, the next gentleman, Craig Boer. He's one of our middle school coaches. In fact, he's probably the center of the group there. Everybody leans on him and everything like that. With just teaching the kids the skills and that stuff. And then he also tries to get them to be responsible and learn to work hard. That is one of the greatest things we can have in middle school football. I think I remember learning tree, Disneyland football, Disneyland tackling, everybody gets a ride. So thank you very much. I appreciate what you do. Okay, the next guy, Dick Corson. He's not able to be with us tonight. Without his guidance, I probably wouldn't be standing here. And Dick, I know you're looking down at us tonight. The next guy I'd like to thank, I'm looking at my notes and I'm missing it. Well, we're gonna jump to Mr. Bunker. Okay? Carl Bunker has probably been with me longer than any other coach in our system. He's probably the most trusted guy that I had, and sorry guys, I didn't mean to say it that way, but eventually he just became our defensive guy. Anytime we wanted to go to anything, he made it, he set it up, and it always worked well. So Carl, thank you very much for everything you did on the defensive level. Along with those guys and the family of coaches that we have right around the Napoleon area, and all the parents and all the players, all the supporters, everything like that, they are the people that really have earned this award. And I just get to stand here because of the longevity. And speaking of family, I'm going to introduce my family also. My wife Deb, my daughter Brittany, and my son Ryan. They've supported me through thick and thin. Friday nights, Deb made the meals. Brittany had to serve beer to half the coaches. And Ryan went to every workout that I ever forced him and twisted his arm to make him go to. And then last but not least, my father. Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be like Dad. Well, Dad, I could never match your 47 wins. I could never match your state championship. But now I get to stand up here and be with some of the best guys that played for you and be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Thank you for your guidance. Guys from Napoleon, will you please stand up so everybody give you a round of applause? Thank you to my family, thank you to everybody that's been around, and gentlemen up here at the front table, congratulations on your award. Have fun up here too.